Good afternoon. Fade to Black breaking news for this Tuesday, July 28th, 2025. This is all of the news that you need. All right, this week on Fade to Black, last night, great show with Robert Sullivan talking about occult symbolism right around us. Tonight is our once a month AMA AJA where you get to ask me anything. And then tomorrow night, Mike Ricksecker joins us to close out the week, Stargates and Atlantis. Thursday, we are off air because I am taping Beyond Belief. All right, I have one major event coming up. It is the PSI Games, August 1st through the 3rd, 2025 in Charlottesville, Virginia. The links for everything are below. Tickets, speakers, the venue, full schedule, everything you need is below for the Psychic Olympics. All right, let's get to it. On this day in history, 1853, the U.S. government sails into Tokyo Bay, Japan, with a squadron of 4 ships. This was a first because Japan had declared itself closed to foreigners 2 centuries before. Absolutely amazing. Here's your fader fact. No number before 1,000 contains the letter A. Use that at the next party you go to. All right. Breaking news. At least 108 people have died during the catastrophic flooding in central Texas. The majority of those killed were in Kerr County, where 30 children have died, including at Camp Mystic. 18 people remain missing. I will keep everybody updated. Tragic. Someone using artificial intelligence to impersonate Secretary of State Marco Rubio contacted at least 5 people, including 3 foreign ministers, a U.S. governor, and a member of Congress, with the goal of gaining access to information or accounts. The unknown actor posing as Rubio created an account in mid-June on the messaging platform Signal, using the display name marco.rubio@state.gov, then leaving AI voicemails on Signal, also sending a text message inviting individuals to communicate on Signal. Welcome to the new world. New research suggests that brown dwarfs, Brown dwarfs are also known as failed stars, could act as gravitational traps for dark matter, forcing the exotic stuff to interact with itself. This releases energy, heating these failed stars and turning them from brown dwarfs into dark dwarfs. And the more dark matter that the dark dwarfs accumulate, the more energy these dark side stars would radiate. Now, we may have millions of them in the center of our Milky Way. Say what? All right, I'm going to leave that right there. The rate of unemployment among workers who have recently graduated from college and are between the ages of 22 and 27 is nearing 6%, which is above the national unemployment rate of 4.2%. People who have obtained a bachelor's degree or higher have a higher unemployment rate than the national average, and this is the first time this has happened in the last 45 years of data. Now, I suspect it's the use of AI instead of humans in the tech industry. I'm just saying. Earth is expected to spin more quickly in the coming weeks, making some of our days unusually short. On July 9th, that is tomorrow, July 22nd, and August 5th, the position of the moon is expected to affect the Earth's rotation so that each day is between 1.3 and 1.51 milliseconds shorter than normal. Not the news that you expected, right? But it sounded good. Apple filed an appeal yesterday against a 500 million euro fine that was imposed by the EU and accused Brussels of forcing the U.S. tech giant to make changes that are bad for its users. The European Commission in April slapped Apple with a fine for preventing developers from steering customers outside its App Store to access cheaper deals in breach of the bloc's digital competition rules. Well, here we go. The Grand Egyptian Museum in Cairo was originally scheduled to open fully to the public 2 days ago on July 6th, but the opening has been postponed once again to the last quarter of 2025. Why? They say it's due to regional security concerns. Once opened, it is expected to attract over 5 million visitors annually. After nearly 2 decades, passengers going through airport security in the United States will no longer have to take off their shoes. The Transportation Security Administration, otherwise known as the TSA, has started phasing out the security requirement. And that, my friends, is really big news. Seriously. Fade to black breaking news. That's all you need for this Tuesday, July 8th, 2025. Breaking news is produced by Renee Neumann. I'm Jimmy Church. I want to remind everybody that tonight on Fade to Black is our once a month AMAAJA, where you get to ask me anything. Yeah, so I'll see you tonight. Don't forget, post your questions in all caps in our YouTube live chat. I'll see you then. But for now, all I've got is go back, Lee.